Blending something as soft and nurturing as love with something as jarring and disturbing as horror is a feat when done well. If this gives you shoujo vibes, look at this page. Yeah, that's the same book. I'm Sneo, and welcome to What I've Been Reading, a corner on YouTube where I make small opinionated reviews on titles I've been reading in the last couple of months. Today we're going to be looking at a seinen drama horror called I Want to Hold Aono-Kun So Badly, I Could Die. We need to talk about this seinen because it's been confusing a lot of shoujo readers. First of all, we looked at the cover. That's how we shop for stuff. Or at least that's how I shop for stuff. There are plenty of manga in the sea of shoujo, but a cover that is colorful and unassuming with a cute little pro tag or lightly colored background. But this is just a facade for this gem because when you get to like page 14, 16, like what is this? What is this? What is that? Anyway, this is a book about a girl named Yuri. She's a loner, and at school she meets this boy who's very helpful, he's cute, and he's popular, and he's just overall a really nice guy. She asks him out, they start dating, but 2 weeks later, Aono dies off panel in a traffic accident. That is not a spoiler because that literally happens on page. Yuri, because she was a loner, she doesn't really know how to deal with these feelings, and you get the sense that she's very beside herself because I don't know how she gets away with doing any of this stuff, but she becomes distraught and she tries to meet him in the afterlife, if you know what I mean. Aono's spirit appears to her, and from then on they continue to date and get to know each other as a ghost and a living human being. If that doesn't sound right to you, well, you're right. There's a lot of stuff that's just not right. It's just off. It's just off. Despite having a good relationship, though, Aono's spirit is lingering. And for some reason, he's becoming unlike himself. This isn't a book where the ghost is just around, and this is not Casper. Okay? This isn't like, I'm trying to think of another one. But whatever, it's not the friendly ghost that just sticks around and helps you out. Apparently, with some of the folklore that we're getting here, is that if you're dead, you're supposed to like pass on. And if you don't become a nice ghost. And you're not able to pass on after some time. So anyway, when I say that he's becoming unlike himself, he is literally becoming another version of himself as a spirit. In the end, this is a book about Yuri taking on the challenge of helping Aono pass on before he becomes an evil spirit. She does this with the help of two friends, Fujimoto, which is Aono's friend who plays the straight man trope, and Hiyori, a horror fanatic classmate who cannot leave their house. They're hikikomori, I think that's what they're called. I don't know. Anyway, I know everything that I said sounds like this is a negative, but it's really not. This isn't a title where the characters are super hot and liking each other when there isn't any chemistry gained or earned, where most of the story is about one person and you're like, why is this main character only talking about this girl or this guy? I thought they would have hobbies or things to do or family to talk to or something. Ain't something else going on in their little life? Yeah. This book, this is like an uncomfortable love story. The way that it describes itself is a love story that is too sincere. And that's exactly what makes it so uncomfortable. Yeah, this book is kind of like stuff that you may have done or considered doing because you really like someone, like a creep. in middle school or high school, because love is a little bit creepy. And then the person that you have affections for, who are returning them, even though they know you're a bit weird, they're also off, which is why they actually like you. You guys share a brain cell. But everyone around you guys are like, wow, you guys make a good couple. No cap. This is that book? Yeah, it's kind of like a really weird diary, but with supernatural Aito-esque horror and psychological suffering. This book is about losing yourself, being sacrificial when you are just as important a player as any other on a battlefield. Basically, we have a very self-loathing personality coming from Yuri, who is a good person, and she has a very hard time choosing herself first because she doesn't think she's important, even though she's important to the others in this book who are trying to help her, help Aono, and it's just a hot mess. It's an emotional roller coaster is what I'm trying to say. This makes you feel like you could actually have a one-on-one with them. You do care about Yuri and her socially awkward abilities, who is a good person. You do care about her separately from her relationship with Aono. You care about Aono passing on, even though it would break everybody's heart. You care about them as a couple together. Like, you end up actually hoping there's some kind of way that he can come back to life or some really messed up something, because they really do seem like they're meant to be. You even care about Fujimoto, trying to keep everyone's mental health together plus his own. And you even care about Hiyori's irrational fear of leaving her house, even when she needs to call for help. Anyway, I'm recommending this book to those who want something a little bit different, for those who have outgrown some of the shoujo they used to like, who also have a taste for horror and want to be scared but charmed. In short, I think this is a gem and a really good read, and I think you guys should check it out. Give a shout out to a shoujo you really enjoyed back in the day. What is one mature title you're enjoying right now? If you like this recommendation, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys some other time. See ya!